There's a quiet revolution happening in Chinese technology. In semiconductors, innovative medicine, and high-end equipment fields long dominated by foreign giants, a group of Chinese companies is breaking through with real, hardcore technology. You may not have heard their names yet, but they are rewriting the rules of their industries. Some are already making global competitors nervous. Let's dive in. This is a pharmaceutical company from Chengdu. In 2023, it pulled off something that shook the global pharma world, licensing its bispecific ADC technology to Bristol Myers Squibb in a deal worth up to $8.4 billion. That number set a record for the largest single out-licensing deal ever by a Chinese drug maker. Its core advantage lies in combining two cutting-edge technologies, bispecific antibodies and ADCs, to target tumors more precisely and kill them more effectively. Very few companies in the world can do this. NVIDIA is the undisputed king of GPUs. MoreThread's founder, Zhang Jianzhong, spent years as NVIDIA's global vice president. Founded just 4 years ago, this company is attacking both graphics rendering and AI computing, with one clear goal: to become China's NVIDIA. With US restrictions on high-end GPU exports, the value of domestic GPUs has skyrocketed. MoreThreads is positioning itself to fill that gap. Can you imagine extracting human serum albumin from rice seeds? Healthgen did it. Human serum albumin is one of the most widely used blood products in clinical medicine. Traditionally, it comes from human plasma and supply is chronically tight. Healthgen genetically modified rice plants to turn their seeds into miniature bioreactors, producing recombinant human albumin at scale. No plasma needed. Lower cost, stable supply, no risk of viral contamination. This technology pathway is extraordinarily rare, even globally. In medical imaging, 3 companies dominated for decades: GE, Philips, and Siemens, known in the industry as GPS. United Imaging changed that game completely. China's first 3.0T MRI system, United Imaging. The country's first integrated PET MR, also United Imaging. It's not just replacing imported equipment across China, it's exporting back into the US, Europe, and Japan, the most demanding markets on Earth. For the first time, China has a real voice in high-end medical devices. Chip manufacturing involves hundreds of process steps. Etching is one of the most critical. AMEC makes etch equipment. Its tools are already inside fabs run by TSMC, SMIC, and other leading global foundries, with some technologies reaching the 5 nanometers node and beyond. In a semiconductor equipment market long monopolized by Applied Materials and Lam Research, AMEC is one of the very few Chinese companies that can compete head-to-head. Without companies like AMEC, China's chip manufacturing ambitions would remain on paper. Complex parts like aero engine blades and precision molds can only be machined with 5-axis CNC machine tools. This field has long been monopolized by Germany, Japan, and Switzerland, and these machines are frequently subject to export bans against China. Kede CNC is one of the very few Chinese companies that can independently develop 5-axis machine tools. More importantly, even the CNC control system is self-developed. From the brain to the body, everything is under its own control. In military and aerospace applications, its strategic value cannot be overstated. EGFR exon 20 insertion mutations are among the hardest to treat targets in lung cancer. For years, there was no effective drug. Dizal's sunvosertinib is the breakthrough therapy for exactly this target. It was approved not only in China, but also overseas, making it one of the rare Chinese small molecule drugs to win approval abroad. The founding team came from AstraZeneca's Asia R&D Center. Their R&D efficiency and global vision are top tier. One drug, one global clinical gap. That's Dizal's value. You cannot talk about China's AI chip industry without mentioning Cambricon. It first made its name by supplying NPU technology for Huawei's Kirin chips. Then it went independent, developing its own cloud AI training and inference chips with a fully self-developed stack. From chip architecture to instruction sets to software toolchains, everything is in-house. As China's intelligent computing centers expand at full speed, domestic AI computing power has become a hard necessity. Cambricon is the purest play on this track. Building subways and tunneling through mountains requires a massive underground machine, the tunnel boring machine, or TBM. A decade ago, China relied almost entirely on imports. One machine could cost hundreds of millions of yuan, and you had to wait for foreign experts to fix it. Today, CRCHI not only holds the #1 domestic market share, it exports to Europe and the Middle East. It turned the TBM into a calling card for Chinese infrastructure. Now, the company is expanding into intelligent mining excavation equipment, opening a whole new frontier. If you had to pick one company that represents the global ambitions of Chinese innovative medicine, it's BeiGene. Its core product, zanubrutinib, is a leading BTK inhibitor worldwide. In a head-to-head clinical trial, it defeated the original drug, ibrutinib. That was a landmark victory in the history of Chinese innovative medicine. BeiGene is listed on the NASDAQ, HKEX, and STAR market. Its pipeline is deep. Its commercial network spans the globe. BeiGene proved one thing: Chinese pharma companies can compete head-on in the global market. Two more names deserve your attention. SMIC, China's largest semiconductor foundry and the cornerstone of domestic chip manufacturing. Without it, even the best chip designs would remain blueprints. YMTC, China's only large-scale producer of 3D NAND flash memory. Its proprietary X-stacking architecture broke the long-standing monopoly of Samsung, SK, Hynix, and Micron in memory chips. These companies span the hardest core tracks: semiconductors, innovative medicine, medical devices, and high-end equipment. They share one thing in common: they're doing what others can't and replacing what others don't want you to replace. The future of Chinese technology isn't in storylines. It's in the labs and on the production lines of companies like these. Save this video. In 3 years, you'll see them differently.